Hey Aquarius, how y'all doing? It's your girl Ruth. Welcome back to another interesting topic. And anybody new, thank y'all for coming. Anybody been rocking with me, I appreciate y'all coming back. Yeah, as you see from the name, Akashi Records, Don't Be a Sacrifice. The reason why I said that was because I was listening to Azrael Star Goddess, and she mentioned that she believed that the people that are dying from the COVID after they get the antidote or before they get it, they are sacrificing people unto some entity or some god or whatever it is in the cosmos. And then I ran across this video called Earth Prison, and the scientists were talking about the reason why the people who aren't Earthlings can't leave the Earth because a debt, or Earthlings that want to leave the Earth, a debt has to be paid, and the debt is energy. So, does that mean that they're using the humans' energy, the ones that they're killing off, using their energy to please whatever that is in the cosmos? Okay, then let me tell y'all, I went to the movies with my grandkids and my kids, and we watched The Cruise, A New Age. And it was so interesting to me because, it's about the cavemen, the cave family, and she was in love with that boy, and his family was he finally found his family. He was searching for him with the cruise, and he didn't find his mom and dad. They were deceased, but the people that was taking care of him after the parents died. So he finally seen them, and they had built in the forest or wilderness, whatever it was, a big place for them to stay with a fence all around it. So they didn't like the cruise, so they wanted them out of there, but they wanted the boy because they wanted him to be with their daughter. So as time went on, it was some bananas there that the cruise daddy liked it, and he wanted to eat it, but the dad that was over the place said that no, he please don't eat the bananas. And then he happened to find they got into it or whatever. Y'all see the movie, and then he ate all the bananas. The cave dad. So the other dad was upset and crying because come to find out the bananas was stopping the whatever entities that were on the other side of the gate from harming them. That was the agreement. So they decided to stand by the gate, and when the whatever the entity or whatever was came, it was a little monkey. So he told on the gate it was a little monkey. So when they seen a little monkey, the caveman started laughing at him. Then all of a sudden a whole bunch of monkeys showed up. So they kidnapped them too and the young boy that was with them. So when they got to the cave and there were no bananas, so they decided to sacrifice the two dads and the boy to the big monster that was on the other side. So that's the stage that I'm assuming that we're in. And that's why they are sacrificing people. And I'm wondering what type of entities there are that are taking this energy of sick people. So I don't know. Just my assumption. But anyway, yeah, so that's why I named it that, and I'm gonna talk more about the Akashi records and how to get off into it, and other readers that I have listened to that are very knowledgeable about it, and put it in my 2 cents every here and there. What I've been since I've been doing the meditation and the downloads that I'm getting from my ancestors and my Akashi records. Okay, so I just want to throw this here and about the 99% of us we are space. We should be able to travel in or out of mind and body. We should be able to travel. Oh, I forgot to bring that other phone. Oh man. But yeah. So before I show anything, till I get to that point, I'm gonna read a little bit about Teal Swan. I like her too. Please listen to her. She's very good. She's talked about the Kashi records to explain. So in order to get to your knowledge of your information of the times you experience everything, you have to leave the body, which is the 3D, because it is limited thought, kind of like in prison with gatekeepers all around watching your every move. So, in order to get or escape, you have to meditate and find a quiet spot, which might be hard because wardens like to keep you in chaos, noise, negativity, especially in the brain, and send downloads of negativity to keep you in line like the jailhouse. But once you can escape, then you can meditate. Okay, I was supposed to be showing y'all the picture. Yeah, hold on one second. I'm supposed to be showing y'all the picture right quick. Um, yeah, I took, yeah, oh shoot, don't go there. Yeah, this the movie, The Cruise. So yeah, check that out. You know, it's always a message. They have to give us messages, okay? They have to. There's no way they can't. But yeah, but once you can escape, then you can meditate. I suggest taking a spiritual bath, using incense candles, being quiet, closing your eyes. It would help to know your blood type, to see what you can eat. I wanted to know, these are questions that I wanted to know. Is there a librarian in charge, or is it you, holding your crystals? So far, it's been me holding my crystals and taking spiritual baths, eating plant based food, getting negative people out of my way, going in solitude with myself, okay? Or source that you are part of, or are we so used to help that the brain needs another source to help with things? So my ancestors also have been helping me, and my alien family, I'm assuming. More on how to prepare your body. Blood type and bloodline will help because of the people that were before you pulling on their strings, beliefs that they ate, what they ate, then the plant-based diet, not the meat, dairy, because of the weight of in the whole and it holds in the body. You want to be lightheaded, so to speak. So you want your body to be light. You want to be, like an air sign. Okay. Hold on one second, child. I'm gonna show y'all. This on Netflix is a series called the Musicians. Very interesting, y'all. That's why I was asking about the librarian. Is there a librarian? Because on this series, there's a librarian in the cosmos, and she's in charge of every book of this, everybody, every situation, death, life, the tree of life, everything. So people were getting in there trying to steal their book, or bringing people back to life in the books, and just so many things going on in there, and about the demons, the creatures, everything that ever was is in that. So that's the Akasha Records. I didn't know anything about it. I had heard of Akasha Records years ago, but I didn't pursue anything because I didn't know what that meant. So I guess now is the time for me to pursue that. But yeah, check this out, y'all, and y'all can see more about what I'm talking about. And then it's another one that Leonardo DiCaprio played in. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, where you go? Okay, I tell you, I get one and I lose another one. It's so crazy. Now I know I did not erase it. Okay. Yeah, it's one of Leonardo DiCaprio is in, and it's called Incession. Where is that? Oh, come on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, it's called Inception. And I didn't know what they were doing. That movie completely confused the crap out of me. And what they were doing is companies would hire him and his team who knew how to meditate and knew all about themselves and knew how to go into the minds of people. So they hired them to go and into people's minds while they slept and steal their information, steal their brilliant ideas. So they did this, and when they did, they brought it back to the person that hired them. And I was so amazed that I was like, well, what? They kept going deeper and deeper into that person's mind. Now I know they went into different dimensions in that person's mind and stole all the information and to for their inventions or whatever they had to bring back to different companies who hired them. And that is so crazy to me. Y'all know that's what they doing to us, right? I know many a times y'all done thought about something in your mind, an idea, a song, a movie, a poem, anything, and then all of a sudden you see it or you hear it somewhere. That's not a coincidence. They've been stealing from us for years. Okay, it's not about uh no, it's just crazy how they've been stealing from us for years. That's really crazy and upsetting at that. But yeah, um, when you get ready and in a meditative state, you ask the universe, this is what I want to know. Who am I? And who am I talking to in the universe? Do you have to know the name or give gifts, etc.? Like I was telling y'all about Papa Legro when I needed him for happy ancestor Halloween. Y'all look at my videos, and I needed his information, his expertise of going to the other world, the underworld, because he's the crossroads between life and death. And he helped you talk to your people or whatever. Make sure you research that because my grandma is from Haiti, and he had been coming to me. And, I kind of dated him a while and got to know what he liked and disliked. And a certain time that you can talk to him, and certain times, like in the evening time at night, it's not him, it's another entity. So you have to really know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, he gave me the answers I needed and everything. So I was wondering, was it like that? So I was thinking of the movie. Okay, I already showed y'all Leonardo DiCaprio. Um, yeah. Let me go back to it. All right. Is it the food we eat, the things that happen to us before sleep along that day? By them putting negative in our brains through all kinds of devices. Also, we watch and listen to. How do we protect ourselves? See, I decode. I be breaking the movies and, and series and stuff down. I don't just watch to watch for entertainment. I always see the big picture and what they talking about. From these things and block them while we sleep. My kids tell me, please not be quiet, but I have to let y'all know how to decipher this stuff. It is just taking care of our bodies, eating right, the good water, know how to drink water, because a lot of us don't. Okay? Yeah, there's a certain way to drink water because everything is alive. You're appreciating everything. You show appreciation. Tell them you appreciate it. You love them. And a certain way the Indians say we should drink water on the people on the other side. We should kind of like sip it, put it there and put a top in a glass. And this plastic thing is not good because there's so much chemicals in the plastic, and the water we already know is poison and not no minerals or nothing in it. So they taking that out, and then you put it in the plastic. So we're drinking nothing. It's so heavy liquid that you drink it. I don't know if y'all taste it, but I have. So I've been putting basil and different other things to find in my water to drink it. So yeah, billionaires and trillionaires say they don't drink water at all, rarely. Other things I mentioned before, staying away from jobs, people, places, things that are negative. So if you can get your own job, this Age Aquarius is about using your own mind to open up your own businesses. You might need a job just for the money sort or whatever it may be. But if you can hustle and make the money, I advise to do that, to stay away from negative people. Watch who you're around so you can watch what you're watching. you know, uh, Negative thoughts, get out, meditate, find out how to get that, find out what chakras are blocked, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that'll stop us from getting to where we need to go. Raise your vibration and frequency, okay? Cleaning your chakras, unblocking them, first knowing about them because there are many. And we'll talk about that. I'll tell you about some chakras after we get through. I don't think all the negative that happens to you, you are doing to yourself. I was thinking about the stores, and I always research everything, and I found that it was a means of control of what you telling you what you should and shouldn't eat. So everything in their stores is made from some laboratories that are taking all the nutrients out, and making hybrid food, barely seeds in anything, and it's not, it's like nothing when you get it. So you're programmed to eat that food, so your body's all messed up. You're programmed to eat 3 meals a day, snacks in between, all kind of juice, whatever. So your body's heavy, now it's clogged up, Now you're full of parasites and worms and all that kind of stuff. Don't know about cleaning yourself out. And then, how they don't want you to ascend to the next level. They don't care. Okay? It's not personal. They don't care. So if you're going to care about yourself, you need to find out more about yourself. Who are you? So the Akashic Records, first off, going to help us with that. Like they say, you are your thoughts. You make positive or negative. Yes, you do. But they help along the way to keep you for whatever agenda it is to keep us down. Okay? Thoughts, I think, the lower entities in the world, by stealing your records or looking at them, put those things in your mind to keep you stuck. No, now we have to protect ourselves, mind, body, spirit, and soul. So when we do get a chance to visit our records, how do we know it's not our earthly program thoughts and not us in that dimension information? That's a good question. And do or how to stop doubt that is the truth. This will stop or delay the information. Are there beings there putting in place to stop you, keeping the negative going? I just need more information, don't you? When I first tried to do it, holding my crystals, okay, eyes covered my face, there we flat with flashes of lights and things, different creatures. I remained unafraid, but confused and not knowing what was doing. Doubt. Okay, I stopped. Still had questions. Okay, still noise came around me. So I'm going little by little and doing this. Maybe this is my control problems. Need to learn to let go, which is hard for me. Build a protection for myself and of the chaos I've been through. I'm learning those are lessons only. Learn to forgive. That's where chakra cleansing comes from. Excuse me. Learn how to breathe the right way. Teal says breathe from your back. That's the Kundalini. And we need to learn more how to do that. And we release that Kundalini. We release karma from lifetimes. And we can really get out into the Akashic Records. We have to be open to receive. Impatience comes when waiting, especially with anxiety. She says to ask, I want to experience the life I was living before this life. Say, I intend to experience the life before this life, I'm saying? I stressed it twice. Learn to meditate first. You will start to feel things out of order in your body, resistance, or see objects going through your vision, like a car on the side of a road. Write everything down. Keep trying until you get good. You can ask what is the most important part of this life. You will be first forward to hot, fast forwarded to high points. Okay, and I want to talk about infinity waters. I also like what he says about it. Listen to him also. He's very good too. Akasha Records holds everything that will or has happened. Everything is being recorded. So we are what is doing this. Like the Watchers. I was talking about the Watchers. Oh, I should have put that light on. Sorry about that, y'all. They when I was taking my daughter to school one day, because I was going through so many things back then, and it was time for me to have another awakening. And I learned about the portals. I was just learning about that. So I was taking her to school, and it was kind of dark outside, and it was strange anyway for a sixth grader. Okay, but anyway, so above by her school, and was an opening in the sky, and at the top of the cloud were two figures, like human figures, but and at the bottom were two like human figures. They were packing like a body, and they were going slowly up like they were going up an escalator. So I started praying, panic and fear, and it started closing up, but they reached their destination and brought whatever they had to do in there. So that was, so now y'all know why my mind is somewhere else. Our database, DNA, and junk DNA, is this our true Akashic Records? There is no beginning or end. This is a world Akashic Records, everything being on the planet. The Grand Library, Universal Akashic Records, also recorded down. Maybe that's what the lady librarian was on the Magicians. That's why I say those lower entities will get their karma. Everybody does. We probably was those in reincarnation as well, y'all. We should know their tactics, what they do. We can change who we are and make new memories once we get in our Akashic records. Edgar Casey, he quoted him, he said there's a house of records, everything that happened on earth. Don't accept what you see here. Be open beyond the five senses. Use your imagination more importantly than knowledge. People in business, Amazon man, Oprah, all of them know about the Akashic records. That's why they're trying to get out of here. Okay? No junk food, eat right. When you are eating, you are reading. When you eat right, you're getting information through plants. Okay, boom. Okay, from 0 to 7 years old, you're forming your mind. Keep childlike quality alive. So make sure it's important to feed your children the right things so their mind can be formed and open, not closed in and locked by those heavy foods, heavy meals we've been eating. Question everything. I don't know anything. Who am I? We have to learn to be present, letting go of past hurts. Okay, so that's very important. Forgive people, forgive yourself, move on. You ain't got time for that. This will happen to help you in your journey. It's only the lessons we learning to help you in your journey to move forward. You're supposed to be asking questions. You're not supposed to be stuck and mad and all of that kind of stuff and hurt. You know, breathe from the base of your spine. Deep meditation. The ethers is Akashic records. Get rid of everything you have been taught. Be open for new information. Akashic records, your past lives. Going to nature to access Akashic records and plants, water. You can tap into it at any time. It's yours. Internet, Akashic records, old and new information. Everything exists. Anything can happen. Keep learning. Music too can help frequencies. Become the best of you. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read a little more from the 7 dimensions of creation that I found. He says, it's going to be hard to block out your thoughts with your higher self. Guides, spiritual realm, most only get it right when trying to go or get information from different realms. This by some my society or whatever. Earth is a classroom. It is a stopping point where we learn experiences and we move on, y'all. Supposed to be moving on. We got stuck here. They're trapping us here for their agenda. All the chaos on earth are our lessons, all that we need to go through. We need to look at life this way, not hate what we go through. All information we have came from other worlds and probably from our alien family as well. Maybe some are the earth, some are earthlings and some are not. Are you? The beings give us the way, knowledge. They help us. Do they just teach us enough to stay slaves on earth? Okay, for their benefit. Who are they? Okay, there was at one time. So attaching into that meditation, we'll find out their beings will not give us all the answers. If they did, what would we? What would you have learned? Will it stick to you, or be too easy? So they give us knowledge, give us the way. Now this is something I had never heard of. Martin Luther King said happened to him. He was invited to a spacecraft in orbit. It had a protection around it, reasons for so they won't blow it out of the air. He said they can change their vibration at any time. They can go to higher realms or our realm at the snap of a finger. When they blink out, they change their dimensions. They have huge, amazing screens on the satellite which show different parts of the Milky Way galaxy. So Dr. King said they were lifelike 3D, but they said he was told they were 7D. They wanted him to know because to make it known for those who are ready for it on earth. So, are you ready? This is information they want us to know. They said, therefore, even basic matter exists with this framework: will, mind, motion, time, length, breadth, and height. The dimension will impose those conduit upon mind which bring us potential and a manifestation as directed motion in a time frame, length, breadth, height. And I was looking at another one I want to show y'all. Another Netflix movie. Yes, I'm a Netflix fan. And it was talking about before they hang me up, trying to get this first one video. I know I'm gonna do a second one, y'all. Yeah, it was talking about let me see. It's called alternate carbon. And what they did, they were changing bodies. They didn't never die. Okay, they can do and be and go or whatever they wanted to. You know, I didn't see them going into other people, but the bodies somehow are there. I guess that's where they get cloning from, but cloning is a whole nother level too. But I was interested in that, just hearing what the Martin Luther King said about the aliens, and they can come and go as they please. So is this what they're trying to show us? On alternate carbon? Very interesting. Y'all to watch this series as well. But I'm gonna end this, y'all, and go to the second video. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, Queries, be right back.